everybody, it's Silver Seeker, and you know what we like to do on this channel. We like to stack silver eagles, and silver rounds. That's what we love to do. And on this channel, in the past, I have called many coin shops around the country and asked them what they're buying silver for, what they're selling silver for, and things like that. And it's been very eye-opening to hear the differences from around the country. What I want to do in today's video, and this is based on a lot of your comments in some of those videos, is I actually want to call around some pawn shops as well as coin shops and see who is paying more for silver. Now, I do expect that the coin shops will be paying more than the pawn shops. That's pretty much a given, but it'd be interesting to see if that's actually the case. So we're going to call around today and find out. Additionally, we will try to get sell prices, but I don't think that's going to be as easy to do. We will try and ask, but especially when you get to the pawn shops, it's going to be really hard to ask them what they're selling it for because a lot of the times they may not have it in stock. That being said, pawn shops can be a very good place to walk into and find really good deals on silver because generally pawn shops, because they buy so cheap sometimes, they put it out in their showcase and they actually sell it pretty cheap as well. So I've known a lot of people that have walked into pawn shops and actually gotten silver cheaper than their local coin shop before because a pawn shop may have bought 20 or 40 ounces. They bought it really cheap. The person didn't come back and pay for their loan. They put it out in the showcase and they were selling it for, close to spot, maybe over, $1 over, whatever. Either way, cheaper than some local shops. That actually is also the same case with 90%. Now, that's not all the shops. That's just some shops. Sometimes you get lucky. Sometimes it's a general pawn shop where, they're going to sell a 1 ounce round for 20 over spot and buy it for 20 back or whatever it is. But you never know. But that's what we're going to do in today's video. We are going to call around those shops. We are going to see what they have to say. But really quick, before we do this, guys, do me a favor. We are almost to 50,000 subscribers, and we are doing a 50 silver coins for 50,000 subscribers giveaway. We are going to pick 50 different people and give each one of those people a silver coin when we hit 50,000 subscribers. So do me a favor. Make sure you are subscribed below. We are almost there. We are really, really close. So it would really help me out if you guys did that. Additionally, don't forget to hit that like button. Help YouTube recommend this video to others. All right, with that said, let's make some calls. All right, so I have coin shop number 1 queued up. I decided before we make these calls that we are just going to ask about buffaloes to make it easier. We're first going to see what they would buy them for, and then we'll ask them what they would sell them for as well, so we can find out what that spread is. So I have the first shop queued up. Let's get them on the phone, and then after this, we will call 2 more coin shops, and then we will move into pawn shops in the same areas that the coin shops are in. All right, here we go. Let's get them on the phone and see what they have to say. Yeah, are you guys buying 1 ounce buffalo rounds?
Yes.
What do you pay for them today?
The silver ones?
Right.
Okay, if they're nice, they give you $24 a piece at the moment.
24 a piece? Okay, and when you sell them, what do you sell them for? Like if I wanted to buy some?
Right now it would be at 27.
27. Okay, all right. I appreciate that. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, so the first coin shop was actually paying $1 over spot for silver rounds. That is not bad. And they're selling for 27. So that's a $3 spread, which really isn't too bad in the current market. So props on them for paying strong on silver rounds. That's really, really cool. All right, so let's get coin shop number 2 on the phone in a completely different area and see what they have to say. And like I said, we'll do all 3 coin shops and then we'll do the 3 pawn shops. Here we go. Hi, are you guys buying 1 ounce silver buffalo rounds today?
Right now we'd be buying at spot.
At spot. And then when you sell them, what do you sell them for?
It depends on the day. We take a look at the top 6 wholesalers in the U.S. and set match right near the bottom of where they're selling at. And they were 27 or 28 the other day.
Okay. All right. I appreciate that. That helps. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, well, coin shop number 2 isn't actually buying today, but they did give me the numbers, so that was very nice of them. They were paying spot, so definitely less than the other shop that we called. They said the sell price is between 27 and 28. Again, they aren't going to be open until Thursday, so they couldn't give me exact numbers, but that was enough information for me. We know they're buying at spot, and we know they'd be selling between 27 and 28, so a little bit bigger of a spread than the first shop that we called. That first shop, honestly, was really good. All right, guys, let's get our third shop on the phone and see what they have to say. Here we go. Hi, are you guys buying the 1 ounce silver buffaloes today?
What's that?
Are you buying the 1 ounce silver buffaloes?
Sure.
What do you pay today?
I pay spot price.
Spot price?
Spot is like this.
Okay.
It's like 23, 20 or something like that.
Okay. When you sell them, because I'm just trying to get some information. When you sell them, what do you sell them for?
About $5 more.
About $5 more. Okay, so if they're 23, then 28. Okay, that makes sense. All right, I appreciate it.
Sure thing.
Okay, so coin shop number 3 was a little bit more like coin shop number 2, 23 to buy, 28, so a $5 spread. Once again, that really shows that coin shop number 1 was really, really good. In fact, wow. All right, so we got the 3 coin shops down. Let's call 3 pawn shops in the same areas as the 3 coin shops and see what they have to say. So the first one we'll call will be in the same area as the first coin shop. All right, let's do it. All right, everyone, so we have our first pawn shop queued up. This is in roughly the same area as the coin shop. Now, one thing I'll say really quick is pawn shops are generally busier than coin shops, so if they sound really busy, we're not going to press them for the second bit of information, which is what they sell for, because, again, we don't want to bother these people. If they're really busy, I don't want to keep them on the phone, especially when I don't intend on actually going in, so we won't spend a whole lot of time with them, but let's give them a call and see what they're buying for at the minimum, and, again, if they don't sound busy, we'll see if we can maybe get the sell info as well. All right, here we go. Let's call them up. Hi, do you guys buy the 1 ounce silver rounds?
I'm sorry?
Do you buy the 1 ounce silver rounds?
We do.
All right, what would you pay for those?
Depends on what they are.
It's buffalo, and on the back it has, well, in the front it has a Indian, and on the back it has a buffalo.
Okay. Honestly, best bet, just bring it in. Let me take a look at it.
All right, thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Bye-bye. Okay, well, best to bring it in and take a look at it. We all know what that means. They want to get it for as cheap as possible. I told them what it was. It's a generic buffalo. But anyway, we'll call one more in that same area and see if we can get some info. All right, here we go. Hi, do you guys buy the 1 ounce silver buffalo rounds?
Yes, I do.
What do you pay for those?
80% a spot.
80% a spot. Do you, okay. And when you guys sell them, do you just sell them for spot?
I sell them for over spot.
Over, okay. All right, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Okay, so I didn't want to be really pushy there. I asked him, when you sell it, do you just sell it for spot? Since he said he buys it for 80% a spot. And if you guys don't know, at 23, that's around $4.60 back. So that puts them under $20 an ounce. Actually puts them under $19 an ounce. So pawn shop number 2, technically, but number 1, same area. Not where you want to go to sell your silver. We kind of knew that going in, didn't we? But we're going to call a couple of more. We're going to get 2 more in the areas of the other 2, see what they have to say, and then we will do a quick wrap up. All right, let's get the next pawn shop on the phone. Hi, do you guys buy the 1 ounce silver rounds, like the buffalo rounds?
Yes.
Could you tell me what you pay for those?
We do 20.
20 a piece. Okay, I appreciate that. What do you guys sell them for? If you know, if you don't know, don't worry about it.
I'm not sure.
All right, then it's okay. I don't want you to have to do too much. I appreciate that. All right, thank you. Bye-bye. Okay, so second pawn shop, $20, a little bit more than our first pawn shop, but still quite a bit less than spot. So once again, pawn shops show us that that's not really the place that you want to go to sell your silver. Again, like I said already, we kind of knew that going in, didn't we? But we're going to get one more in the same area as the third coin shop and see what they have to say. And maybe we'll get some buy prices. All right, let's do it. Hi, do you guys buy the 1 ounce silver rounds, like the buffaloes?
Yeah, we do.
Could you tell me what you pay for those?
Let me get right back with you on that one.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, do you just have one?
No, I have like 20 of them.
20 of them?
Yeah, like a tube.
Let me see. So what, they're 1 ounce?
Yes.
Yeah, they're 1 ounce.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
And you want to sell them?
Yeah, I don't really want to pawn them because I don't know if I'll be able to pay it back. And if so,
well, we only charge 10%.
Right.
That first one. So I mean, it's 6.5. I mean, this gives you more time.
Yeah. Okay.
I would go. I'd go $18.
Okay. Now it's so if you'll charge me 10% if I pawn them, but you'll give me less if I pawn them, right?
No, I'll do the same thing. I'd rather pawn them and have you pick them up because I'm giving myself, because I have to hold them for 20 days, even if I, so I'm giving myself $4 or $5, leeway on them.
That makes sense.
On a loan, I'll do the same thing. I have to do that.
Yeah. I understand. I get it.
Give myself a little leeway.
Of course.
If you want to loan on them, I'll loan you the $18 a piece.
All right. Let me think about that, and let me ask you one more question. Let's say I didn't pawn them, but if because I'm afraid I won't be able to pay it back. But let's say I didn't pawn them and I just sold them. Now
doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Okay.
Doesn't matter. There's nothing on your credit or anything like that. But this way, you got a shot at picking them back up.
Gotcha. What if I didn't pick them back up? What would you end up reselling them for?
I don't know. It's 3 months down the line.
I understand.
I don't know what silver's going to be at that time.
Okay.
That's the whole. It's a little bit of a gamble for me. You know what I mean?
Totally.
I'm sure I'll be okay, but I just don't know. You know what I mean?
Totally. Okay. Well, let me think on that, and I appreciate all of your time and input. Thank you so much.
Oh, no problem. No problem. I can maybe, if you sold them, I'll check to see exactly what they are right now, and maybe I can get up to 20.
Okay. Right.
Okay. But at least I could loan you 18 on them for sure.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and you know what? More than likely, I could probably loan you the $20 a piece too, if you wanted to.
Okay.
All right.
All right. I'm going to think on that. Thank you.
I just got to see them and make sure, and the kind of shape they're in and everything like that. Because if they're really worn down and stuff like that, they're not. I can't get the spot price for them.
Right. Okay. That makes all the sense in the world. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Whew, that was a long one. He was very, very nice. I almost felt bad because I used up so much of his time. Usually when I do these calls, I try and do 30 seconds or less. Get him on the phone, ask the question, get him off. Because these guys are busy. They're professionals. They have customers. They don't need someone like me calling them up and wasting all of their time. It was very nice of him to give me all of his input. He was very helpful. So he said he would actually have to hold them for 20 days, even if he bought them. So he offered me $18 at a loan with a 10% if I bought him back, which actually isn't bad. If you think about it, that's really only if you loaned him at 18, bought him back at 19.80. I mean, that's really not bad. That's only $1.80 an ounce difference that you're paying, and you can get them back. So that is actually an option. Something to think about with pawn shops is that, if you don't want to get rid of them and you're worried about, that premium difference, maybe there's a pawn shop that's only going to charge you, like he said, 10%, and then you can go get the loan for whatever you need and hopefully buy them back. The only problem is, and this is something to consider, is that if you don't get back in and you don't pay that loan off and then those go back into their showcases, then you're probably going to be paying quite a bit over spot. So this person, if you end up watching this and recognize the conversation, even though your voice will be changed in the video, I do want to tell you thank you for giving me all of your time. That was very, very nice. I almost felt bad. If you guys noticed, I was almost trying to get him off the phone because I felt like, man, I'm taking up so much of his time. But it was really cool to get that insight from the pawn shop. And that is an option I'd never thought about. And it's only a 10% difference. So if you really need the money and you have a pawn shop that's only going to charge you 10%, I mean, it's better than selling them for spot and then going and paying 28 on the other side. That's, a huge difference. That's over 20% difference. 230, 10% would be 230, so 460. So yeah, you're paying over 20% more to sell them and then buy them back. Whereas if you if you loan them to the pawn shop for 10%, you're only 10% out if you're able to get those back. You just have to make sure you get them back. Otherwise, that's bad. You don't want to put those things in loan for 18 or even 20 and then not get them back. That would be horrible. So there you go, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned a little bit. That last call was very eye-opening, and that was really cool to get that insight, something I had never thought about. But an interesting video, definitely shows you that if you're going to sell your silver, you definitely want to go to an actual coin shop and not a pawn shop. But again, that third guy with that pawn option, not really a bad idea if you'll be able to get them back in a week or two before the time is up. So again, like I said, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see you in the next one.